Pratibha Raman is now joining us live. She's been reporting from the epicenter of the Wayanad landslides. Pratibha, over to you. What is the situation as far as the rescue operations are concerned? How many are still missing? The focus now also on rehabilitation of those displaced.
Well, yes, the rescue operation still continues in full swing, and we are talking of over 200 who are missing. Some of the tribals, as well as other families that were stranded in the hills of Wayanad region, were rescued with the help of helicopters, as well as the forest officials and the defense teams that trekked all the way through those hills. And that's how the rescue operation is being done at this point in time. But human loss on one hand, we are also talking of animal rescue also being taken care of. In fact, I am at an animal shelter here where all the cows are being those there in the epicenter of the landslides. In fact, we are just about 3 kilometers from where the bridge collapsed, and I have with me the president of one of the milk federations here. Sir, நீங்க சொல்லுங்க, நீங்க எப்படி வந்து இந்த மாடெல்லாம் அங்கேருந்து எடுத்துட்டு வந்தீங்க, என்ன கஷ்டப்பட்டீங்க?
രാത്രി ഒരു 1:30 സമയമാകുമ്പോഴാണ് അവിടെ ആദ്യമായി ഉരുൾപൊട്ടലുണ്ടായത്. അത് മുണ്ടക്കായ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പ്രദേശത്ത് നിന്നും വലിയ ശക്തിയായി വെള്ളം കയറി വന്ന് അതിൻ്റെ താഴെ 600ഓളം വീടുകളുണ്ട്. ആ വീടുകളിൽ താമസിക്കുന്ന ആളുകൾ മുഴുവൻ രാത്രി ആയതുകൊണ്ട് എവിടേക്കും പോയി രക്ഷപ്പെടാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. കുറേ പേര് ഒന്നാം നിലയിൽ നിന്നും രണ്ടാം നിലയിലേക്ക് കയറി നിന്നു. പിന്നെ കുറേ പേര് അപ്പുറത്തേക്ക് പോകുന്നതിലേക്ക് ആനിമൽസ് നമുക്ക് 80ഓളം ആനിമൽസോളം കർഷകരുടെ വെള്ളത്തിലൂടെയും ഈ ഉരുൾപൊട്ടി വന്ന അതിലൂടെയും ഒലിച്ചു പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
More than around 80 animals that had passed away. He saw it in front of his own eyes as they were being washed away, is what he says, at around 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. when the landslides took place. So, நீங்க சொல்லுங்க, நீங்க எப்படி இதோட பாதுகாப்பு எப்படி பண்றீங்க?
பாதுகாப்பு எப்படி பண்ணுறதுன்னா, நாங்கள் நைட்டு ஒரு 1:30 மணி இருக்கும். அந்த டைமில் தான் அங்கே உருள்பொட்டல் வந்துச்சு. அதுலேருந்து அந்த டைமில் மழை நல்லா ரொம்ப வந்துக்கிட்டே இருந்துச்சு. ஹெவியாக இருக்கக்குள்ள இந்த இதுங்க இருக்கிற தோய்த்து அந்த மாதிரி இடத்துக்கெல்லாம் தண்ணி ஏறிடுச்சு. தண்ணி ஏறிட்டு இதுங்க கத்துறதை பார்த்துட்டாக்கும் நாங்கள் வெளியே வந்தோம். வெளியே வந்து இதுங்களை கொஞ்சோண்டு உயரமான இடத்துல கொண்டு போய் சேவ் பண்ணிட்டோம், கட்டிட்டு.
He says that all these animals that were stranded, in fact, were actually grappling for breath because the houses were all flooded with waters. As they were screaming for help, these people reached there. How this cattle was brought here, and this is one of the safer locations here, a much plainer surface that they were brought to. A lot of medical aid as well as food and everything is being taken care of by these two individuals along with their team of people. A very, very noble initiative that has been undertaken here. While human loss that we are talking of on one hand, we also need to take care of animals and their welfare as well. Back to you.
That's right, Pratibha. As you've been reporting, animal rescue also being carried out across Wayanad. But, also talk to us about the challenging topography of Wayanad. That is one of the reasons that Wayanad becomes particularly vulnerable to landslides. And, given the fact that you are reporting from an animal shelter, I think that aspect is also something that we must look at.
Well, definitely, yes. I will request my camera person to pan and show you the landscape of Wayanad. A lot of hilly regions that you see in and around Wayanad, and that makes it beautiful hills here. But considering that there are a lot of hills and tea plantations, the soil definitely becomes extremely loose, especially with heavy rains that and incessant rains that this region faces all the time. Especially in the last 1 week that I have been reporting, there's been incessant rains throughout. Even though there have been challenging climatic conditions here, the rescue operations have continued in full swing, braving the rain. Come rain or shine, they want to be there and they want to help out with those stranded. And there is still hope that they would find more survivors. And that's the sentiment that is being echoed by every rescue official here. And talking about the landscape as well, if at all there was an alert that was given, perhaps they could have been earlier is also something that is being discussed right as we speak about rescue and relief efforts. All eyes and priority on the rescue and relief efforts at this point in time, even though the Chief Minister of Kerala has said that this is the last leg of the operation. Hope is definitely not fading in terms of finding more. Back to you.